A blast innovator is someone who is always searching for new ways of doing things. Drill and blast outcomes play an important role in terms of ore recovery. And because of this, we came to the Mongolian Mining Week. There will be discussions on geological surveying, responsible mining, the present and the future of the coal industry, non-ferrous and precious metals, and high-tech raw materials. We came to explore and understand how we can innovate drill and blast techniques to contribute to the following mineral processing phases. Follow the World Blasting Innovators, subscribe to our social media, share it and stay updated. Tsolmon, thank you very much for having World Blasting Innovators here at your office in Mongolia. Just to do a brief introduction and just to give an explanation on why we are here, we came as a group to participate in the Mongolian Mining Week, also to understand the impact on the innovation around drill and blast area. So, what can we do in the drill and blast sector that will impact positively the subsequent phases on the mining industry? Basically, you came to me in the first day, and the gesture that you had with me I was alone walking around, and you called me and said, "Hey, come and join us." I saw in you some kind of a good leadership example, and then after I met you, I learned a little bit about your company. I think you have a lot to inspire us and inspire the people that will be listening to us. So now I will pass the words to you, and I want to start asking you what is your background? What is the background of your company? How it was built? Just tell us a little bit about that.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you for including me in this interview, and so I'd like to share about me a little bit. So I'm a Mongolian national, and I'm a geologist by background, and my company is called Trigteq. So the company's been founded originally in 2013 in USA at mines. When I studied mines, I had friends also from Mongolia who studied there. We had I was the only geologist, and we had 4 different guys, all guys, studying in a different majors. And when there was a time when we were close to graduate, we just one day discussed in one of the lecture room, and then thought about how about we are forming a company.
So a group of friends decided to...
Yeah, 5 friends decided to start, and then from there we decided and then formed the company in the US actually.
All right.
And as you know, of course, things not go well for everyone as planned, and there are a lot of circumstances that also happen as well. So because of that, we started our US company there, but started doing very small projects like technical translation and so on. And we didn't do much on professional field. And when I came back to Mongolia in 2015, I started registered the company here in Mongolia.
Okay.
And then from 2015, basically until 2019, didn't do anything. So regarding the company, because I worked for Sikun that time, and what I did is looked for what is needing in the market, what should we do, and if the things we planned in 2013, if it's still applicable or something. And because we did that with a lot of emotions that time, so is there any other considerations that we need to be taken account and so on, and then started finding those areas that we can do some work, and then started working in Mongolia since 2018 and 2019.
So basically, you had to adjust the initial thoughts on the company, the initial design of the company. You had to adjust to the Mongolian market.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. And the initial was so we decided to be a consulting company at that time, and then that didn't change. But the consulting company that time, what we thought was we would do professional services using our professional background, right? And that shifted a little bit when we started in Mongolia. So it's actually we can bring a lot of efficiency through using software, tools, and some other things. And that's what I think we shifted from original thought to a little bit. And then because our company is a young company and we are still shifting, and then we just rebranded a year ago.
All right,
and then changed our slogan to more efficient. So what we thought is the efficiency is the key thing to bring into industry to apply, and then see bigger change, and then not necessarily a big efficiency or something, but it can be even as little as like a daily or hourly or efficiency can bring like accumulated huge or big efficiency in the industry.
And since you talk about the products, what kind of products or services Trigteq provides here in Mongolia?
So our main products are, because of my background, so we started gathering a lot of geologist people, and our products are mainly focused on geology. And then nowadays we are a little bit integrating our products into different parts of the industry. So nowadays we have our biggest product is in geology, and then also we a little bit covering in the mining side and geotechnical, and also a little bit of consulting as well. And we also started providing environmental solutions like water loo and some interesting technologies or interesting proposals that companies are working, like a biotechnology and so on.
Okay, interesting.
And those are our products. And then also because of the nature that we're working with a lot of data in digital environments, and the cybersecurity is also another big issue as well. And then we also working with BlackBerry on the cybersecurity side, and in health and safety side we work with the fatigue science. So to have to measure fatigue and predict the productiveness of each person and so on based on the fatigues. So
I know that you also have some leg in the drill and blast area. You also distribute drill and blast softwares here in Mongolia. That's right.
Yeah, we started working with Strios this year, I think. Yeah, don't remember exactly because we've been in touch with them many years, and then finally had a chance to meet them in person last year, mining conference in Reno in December. And then we met Ravi and also Matteo from the Strios team, and we liked each other very well. And then started
Ravi is an excellent guy. Yeah.
And we started working together. And now we are distributing the software in Central Asia through our branch companies. We have actually two of the branches. One is working in China. One is in Kazakhstan.
All right, excellent. And since our focus in Drill and Blast Innovators is, as we have in the name, is innovation, how will you address innovation here in your company? Is something that is natural, is something that you trigger or you foster? How you create new solutions, new products? I know that you distribute a lot of products, but even on the distribution of products, we can innovate. How you address this topic here in Trigteq?
So in our company, what we address innovation is so I'm trying to simplify it in my word and then also my thinking, because any of the person may have different explanation in our company as well. But what I think is the innovation is, especially nowadays, innovation is everywhere that can be applied, and especially with all technological advancements as a computing power and cloud and everything. There are many more innovations to be placed or innovated nowadays in the world, what I think. And so what we call is changing things are not necessarily innovations. So there must be something efficiency, something making everyone's life easier, addressing the right problem and then solving that problem instead of turning around or something. So what we think innovation is solving the problem using the method that hasn't been able to be done before, and that's being enabled by recent modern technological developments and so on. And also it must be as efficient as possible as well. Otherwise, some innovations that can't be called because it
it's not
what would
new or
like to say is the innovations must be solving direct problems. Must be starting from there, right? Because there are a lot of thinkings and ways, and people see that sometimes it's like from the outside phase, how it looks or things like that. So there must be solving the problem, the first thing, and then the next things are the other things.
And
right?
identify the problem is a very complex thing, but when you really define the problem, you have the problem half solved, because the other half is understand what can we do differently to address this problem. But the first thing is identify very well and frame very well that problem. Just to finalize our interview, our talk, is you can share with us any big project that you've worked with, something challenging that we've done in the last periods, some company that you've been working with that you can share with us?
Yeah. So one project in my mind is it was during the COVID, and I think the COVID was to change the regime of the entire world in many different ways, and most of them people say because of this economic hardship and so on that there are bad ways as well, but there are some like positive ways. What I think there are because of not being able to do the international travel, people started using more innovative things, and then it's sort of boosted some part of the innovations and so on. And so the one example with that is during the COVID, we worked with Colorado School of Mines.
Right.
We did the research of the copper deposit origin, and we worked with Imago at that time, and we used Imago platform as our tool to work together, and we shared data in the cloud using Imago. Then we almost simultaneously work together with the professors, and with the successfully we identified the places where we should be taking samples, and then decide to take samples and then send the samples via posting career, and then did analysis in the lab in Colorado School of Mines and got the result back, and then all work together. So we see that like maybe 5 or 10 years ago could be difficult to do that kind of job. It was challenging, but at the same time it was pushing us to use more innovative and then modern approach to work done, right? So that was one of the, I think, highlight that I would like to share.
Excellent. It was really interesting, these topics. And Tsolmon, thank you very much for having us here again to save some time to talk with us. And I'm sure you are in a leading company here in Mongolia, and you will bring some more innovations to the country. And World Blasting Innovators wish you the best success to you and to Trigteq. All right.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.
And also happy to see a dear Portugal person in Mongolia. And so
and I hope to see you.
Glad to meet you here.
Yeah. I hope to see you next year in World Blasting Innovators event in Porto, October 2024.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you very
I'll
much.
try to make it.
All right. Thank you
Bye-bye.
very much. Excellent. Very good.